You have been warned. There is nowhere to run. You will take my advice. I will take your life. You have been warned. You have been warned. You have been warned. Boy, the strongest tier. Boy, the strongest tier 5. You have been warned. There is nowhere to run. You will pay the price. You have been warned. There is. Oh, chat. Okay. Yo, what's up, chat? I finally, to give you guys some updates, I have did the entire Dragon Ball GT power scale all the way up to Super Saiyan 4's introduction. All the way up to that. Nigga, no. Tron, you just mentioned Tron. What the fuck? You. Okay. All right. Nice. Thank you. But chat, I just finished all of the Dragon Ball GT scaling up until Super Saiyan 4's introduction. All the way up until that. Are you trolling? Are you trolling? Yo, are you trolling? Yeah, you're trolling. Okay. Chat, do you even know what a proposition is? What the fuck? No, he's at best solar system level. Saiyan Saga. He's at least planetary, because that's literally what is fucking shown. But I seriously doubt he's like, is he solar system? Chat, is he solar system? I don't know. But chat, today is a special stream. And by the way, if anyone still supports Drip Sauce, y'all are getting banned from my fucking stream. And I'm talking about you, email. Nigga, stop being a fucking troll. Saiyan Saga is not 5D. That shit is an outlier. That shit, Dead Zone is fucking out. Oh my god, my back. If Dragon Ball was consistently 5D, which I think is kind of false, like for the early arcs, I think it's consistent in like the later arcs that there would be like higher dimensional power or whatever. But if you're talking about early arcs, it's really inconsistent because if they were actually 5D, then like planetary feats or solar system feats, like that shit wouldn't be hyped up. Like, I just think, like, I don't see anything wrong with Garlic Jr.'s feat. I'm just saying that, like higher dimensional Dragon Ball in the Saiyan Saga is, or Namek is kind of inconsistent. So with the Saiyan Saga, I have them from planetary to solar system level. Because OG Dragon Ball has some pretty decent arguments. Because King Piccolo was planetary, but yeah, they're easily like large planetary. They're like they're at these levels and shit, right? Then we have the Namek Saga. They're universal. They're universal plus, and then Perfect Cell, right? I think he would also be universal plus. Maybe multiversal. I mean, like I did hear arguments of Namek being multiversal, like the living world and shit. I heard they could be multiversal. So I might need to do some extra research. You know what I'm saying? So I might have to like wait a little bit. Was yeah, absolutely. He was absolutely. Did I disagree with that? No. Also, wait, aren't you in Drip Sauce's comment section? Yo, bro, aren't you in Drip Sauce's comments? Yo, say one thing. Yo, I'll low key ban you. Yo, this nigga's banned. The fuck? Banned, nigga. Off my fucking chat, nigga. You're banned. You support Drip Sauce, bro. What the fuck? You're weird. That nigga defends pedos. You're fucking weird, bro. But chat. Okay. Yeah, this is consistent. This is consistent right here. Yeah, Outerversal Dragon Ball has been very consistent in the past, in like the future and shit. So I would say. Nigga, stop fucking Yo, chat, do I have to ban all these fucking wankers? Yo, wank Dragon Ball one more time, nigga. I'm banning you. The fuck? You're getting banned if you wank, nigga. You're getting banned. Holy shit, nigga. Please stop. Goku. He has far better martial arts than Saitama. He would literally whoop the fuck out of him. Also, if you want to bring up the whole concept of, oh, Saitama could just grow in power, that argument is so fucking shit because Goku does the exact same thing at a greater rate. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'll believe you win, dude. Like, I kind of just don't want to listen to it. Chat, okay. Chat, you guys want to react to some videos today? I mean, this is like a Super Saiyan 4 stream. So actually, let's look up Super Saiyan 4. Actually, let's do that because that's interesting. So we're gonna go over some videos regarding Super Saiyan 4. And I don't want to hear some idiot say that Golden Great Ape is only 500 times. That was the stupidest fucking argument I think I've ever seen. Actually, I want to watch this later. I'm going to say to my watch later. Actually, want to watch that. That's pretty cool. All right, let's look up Super Saiyan 4. All right, chat, we're going to overview this argument that I've been seeing. We're going to overview Kazi's video because it's been months since I've reacted to Kazi's video. So I actually am going to kind of like overview this a little bit more than I used to. So we're just going to watch Kazi's video on Super Saiyan 4 first. Yeah, we're going to watch that.
Since 1983, Nissan has been assembling award-winning vehicles for you right here in America.
Balls are enveloped in a negative energy, and what comes out are the shadow dragons. With even
I'm like way too ahead. Okay, let's go back. Is that Logical J's favorite? No fucking way.
Super Saiyan 4.
Oh, I mean, that's cool, dude. That's cool. Okay.
Out of all the transformations that Goku has achieved, only one stands as the strongest, with Son Goku being a warrior that never backs down
Why the fuck is the funk music so fucking corny, bro?
from a challenge, not even from the gods, as the only way for his opponents to stand up to his insurmountable power is by making him a child again.
Which did absolutely nothing.
But all that did was unleash something even greater.
Yeah, very cool.
Looking across all variations of this legendary form, wishes are shattered, limitations broken, and dreams are reality. Gods, demons, they mean nothing to a Saiyan who has reached the peak. A monkey who defies the heavens. Don't act like this is anything new.
Hurry up! Alright, let's see this interesting for us. Alright, chat, should we stay there for GT as well? I mean, for Heroes? I don't know if I should stay there for Heroes. I'll just look at Heroes and then that's it.
In age 784,
Nigga, what? No!
meet a Saiyan raised on Earth, born with an unshakable will and a hunger to stand above it all. Even from childhood, Goku pursued
784? Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? You're just talking about End of Z Goku?
one goal, to become the strongest fighter in the universe. And 5 years after the Buu saga, that wish was granted.
Yup.
Every enemy that dared to challenge him was eclipsed, their might reduced to mere echoes in his ever-growing legend. As Toriyama puts it himself, he couldn't imagine a character stronger than Son Goku in the entire universe.
Yeah, so this is just blatant right here. I want to end it no matter what because I thought there was no other way for stronger characters to show up. So basically, he was imagining. This actually ends up proving that he literally could not even conceive of being stronger than fucking Vegito.
Imagine a character stronger than Son Goku in the entire universe.
Yup, pretty much.
This would include the Emperor of the Universe.
Okay, we're gonna skip the Frieza portion because I literally don't give a shit. Yeah, I destroyed a galaxy. Wait, let's go back to what he says about here. Actually, let's go back.
Capable of annihilating Namek with such force that the destruction can be seen outside the galaxy. As strength is pushed beyond breaking, woven into
Yeah, he also fucking destroyed the galaxy, nigga. What are you talking about? I don't know why you didn't mention that.
with reality warped at its presence. As Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, who was capable of rippling holes through dimensions with a scream, would
You know what's crazy? That thing is actually. Wait, hold on. Let's actually go back.
Gotenks, who was capable of rippling holes.
That's a fucking galaxy. This nigga was warping the entire fucking universe.
To dimensions with a scream would still get thrashed by the strongest versions of Majin Buu. As
I know. It's pretty cool, right?
Majin Buu remained
Exactly. Okay.
a threat not just to the living world, but to the afterlife itself.
No, this is referring to the Grand Kyle's planet.
A nightmare unchained as his power spills
But there's like other ways you can argue for like macrocosm scaling for Blue Saga. It's like really easy.
every plane of existence and can collapse the infinite universe with alternate dimensions just by screaming. As End of Z Goku would also be stronger than Arale, who lives and exists inside the Dragon Ball world. With
Alright, nigga.
Arale being a gag character that bends physics to our will, existence effortlessly to our pace. And yet, there was always another infinite reversal levels of strength
Oh boy.
and speed beyond time itself.
Okay.
Arale promised to never fight her again, a god, and went even beyond time itself. As Arale even fought a Goku who became a god and went even further beyond. As Vegeta promised to never fight her again. As at this time, Arale would get put on a t-shirt by End of Z Goku.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, he knows the argument.
5 years later, all of this unimaginable power is stuffed into a 3-foot body of a child.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was gonna say something, but you know.
Being connected to the Dragon Ball movies, he can take out the legendary
No, the fuck, he is not connected to every single fucking Dragon Ball movie. Holy shit, what a wink.
Super Saiyan Broly, who could wipe out South Galaxy, which take out the
Evidence: Cooler, Paragus, Cacao, Booing, Metamaka, okay. Shows up in GT episode 42. Goku knows the dragon. Wait. Nigga. No. Paragus is not in episode 42. What the fuck is he talking about? GT Goku knows a Dragon Fist. Okay. Trunks has tape beyond sword. That's debatable. GT Gogeta's movie Gogeta and GT Perfect Files. So the issue with this argument is that one, Perfect Files' argument can just be interpreted as just movie releases. Cooler has been canon. Daizenshuu confirmed it. Garlic Jr.'s canon. Daizenshuu confirmed it. BoJack and Wrath of the Dragon are canon. Daizenshuu confirmed it. So no, not every single fucking non-canon movie is part of the GT it's like part of the GT like continuity. That's like such an idiotic like belief.
The legendary Super Saiyan Broly who could wipe out South Galaxy, which galaxies in Dragon Ball are stated to be galactic.
Nigga, if GT Goku, you're implying that in order for your argument to work, GT would literally have to not be canon, which we know is false because it continues Z. And that even was said with Toriyama's word. So literally none of the non-canon movies can connect to Z.
Nebula with innumerable stars, having access to new abilities like Resurrection and Kaioken times 100. This Goku's able to shake the entire.
Oh yeah, of course. I think Historic doesn't. Historic, bro, what are you doing?
Entire afterlife just by transforming into Super Saiyan 3, as he later surpasses the angel born in hell, who was stated to give wake to an infinite power that can be seen outside of the galaxy from Otherworld. And one-shot Janemba, who's capable of warping the laws of the afterlife and bridges the.
Yeah, he pretty much like shook the entire world.
Who was stated to Super Saiyan 3, as he later surpasses the angel life just by times 100. This Goku's able to shake the entire afterlife just by transforming into Super Saiyan 3, as he later surpasses the angel born in hell, who was stated to give wake to an infinite power that can be seen outside of the galaxy from Otherworld. And one-shot Janemba, who's capable of warping the laws of the afterlife and bridges the gap between life and death itself.
Oh my god, bro, that was so tough.
GT Goku ends up fighting against General Rildo, who was confirmed to be stronger than all of the Boos, and even a
nigga, even Legic is stronger than Boo. What the fuck?
God of Destruction, as Goku gets over 25,000
oh my, this is so dumb.
times stronger from the beginning arc to the very next, needing Super Saiyan to fight Lord Lu to easily destroying robots stated stronger than him in base. But then a new nightmare arises.
What the fuck? Are you implying he surpassed his base? What the shit?
Robots stated stronger than him in base.
Or maybe Goku was holding back?
But then a new nightmare.
Huh, I never actually considered that. What the fuck? Wait. Do we have to update the scaling chain again? Oh, fuck no! Oh my god. Oh my god. Do I have to update the fucking chain scale? Okay, chat, we have another project to do. Hold on. Oh, chat, remember last night where I was tweaking out over this? And look at this. This is my GT scale. No, wait, we need to go back to over here. Okay, chat. Okay, we need to actually do a little bit of some more research. Okay, so where can I fit this? Where can I fit this? I wonder where I can fit this. Where can I fit this? What the fuck? Oh, I can't. Man, this shit is fucking okay. You know what? I don't need to update shit. I don't need to update shit. Nigga, it's for the video. You gotta understand, all grinding methods are necessary. So what? Yeah, they're all necessary in all possible worlds. Okay, so now the chain skill is low key remaining stagnant. Okay, so we're gonna go back to YouTube.
Arises, baby.
Baby! Oh my god, guys, it's Logical J's lover.
The embodiment of the Tuffle's hatred, a parasite with a single purpose.
What? Nigga, is he describing Logical J? What the fuck?
To enact retribution upon the Saiyan race and bring about the universal Tuffleization plan. Goku returns home from his grand tour, and his world is no longer his own.
I know, man, it's crazy.
His sons, his people, all claimed by Baby's will, their strength amplified by hundreds under his control.
Nigga, what?
As Vegeta as a Super Saiyan is locked into an even battle with Goku's possessed sons.
It wasn't even an equal battle. They were just fucking cutting him, and it was just enough. Vegeta was stronger.
Until Baby takes control of his own body, ascending beyond all limits.
Chat, I think I may have made a baby skill in my notes before, like a baby skill. Let's actually overview on baby skill after this. I'll actually give it to you guys.
Eclipsing even Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who in his base form could defeat Super Saiyan Goten and Gohan with a single arm each.
I know, man, it's crazy.
Meaning that if Super Vegeta could fight evenly with base Goten and Super Saiyan Gohan, only to
Nigga, no, he literally overpowered them, and the narrative said he had the strongest fucking body.
later dominate Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who himself could overpower both of his sons as Super Saiyans in his base form. The implication granted by Baby's possession is over a 450 times multiplier on their original strength.
Nigga, what? What? Is this rhetorical?
With the T-Life app,
He literally was labeled as the strongest body. He already fought Goku at full power.
the travel perks come.
You would know that. What the fuck?
That's magenta status.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Like, it wasn't even fucking relative. Like, they were literally, like, I'm not even joking. He overpowered them. Like, of course, he's still gonna get fucking cut. Like, it's a little cut. Like, holy shit.
I'm Dr. Sean from 4M Dental.
Like, any cut could fucking make Baby possess you. Yeah, okay.
Today I want to talk about
As Gohan in the Perfect Files was stated to never slack on his training, meaning he can now stack
It doesn't say that. It says he hasn't neglected it. So he could still neglect it to a degree, but he hasn't totally neglected it.
Super Saiyan on top of his mystic power.
When the fuck does he do that?
This puts him on a whole new league, as he can even battle against General Rildo in base. The same General Rildo whose strength is equivalent to base Goku from the previous arc, as Goku is
Nigga, or maybe General Rildo got even stronger than that. I mean, I don't know. Do you ever, like, put your brain on Divine? Like, Kazi, like, come on, this scale is really bad.
Goku, who himself could overpower both of his sons as Super Saiyans.
Like, Vegeta's base was literally stronger than Goku's base, so I don't even know why this is an argument. Gohan literally off-guarded Vegeta. But, I mean, if you want to make that claim, then sure, I guess. I don't fucking know at this point.
In his base form, the implication granted by Baby's possession is over a 450 times multiplier on their.
Like, in order for his argument to work, he'd literally have to argue that Goku got stronger somehow. I mean, maybe he did. I mean, holy shit, I don't even know. Actually, that may not even be wrong. Let's actually update the chain scale again. So we might have to go back all the way to make a new update. So I think Kazi might have been cooking here. So we might have to, like, redo it. Shit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I think it's implied that he did. I don't know. That's kind of stupid in my opinion. Okay, so sub, easy, GT sub, way better. GT sub actually explains the fucking story. GT dub is god awful. All right, let's actually update the chain scale. So if base Vegeta, okay, where is base Vegeta? Fuck, we have to make a new one. Okay, so now what we gotta do is, oh shit. Okay, so we're gonna use Buhan. No, we're gonna use Buhan equals base Vegito. Chat, we're gonna make a new chain scale just for you guys to get more amped. We're amping all these people right now. So I'm just gonna put him over SSJ3 Goku for reference. And then base Goku. Buu Saga. Okay, so we're just gonna use that as reference. We're gonna redo this fucking thing. Let me up. Fine, nigga! I'll let you up. Alright, I got you. Steezy, are you fucking lurking, nigga? Because you fucking texted me and said it was a fucking cornball. Okay, so okay, let me edit the description. Alright, the invite link is here. Yes, base Vegeta was stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Daizenchu said it. What the fuck? Why would that not be the case? All right, Buhan. Then we're going to do Kid Buu, who would be logically above that. Kid Buu is stronger than Buhan. I don't know who the fuck disagrees, because whoever says that is genuinely kind of stupid. All right, then we're going to do Oob is equal to Kid Buu, because that's the implication. Then base end of Z Goku. Yeah, base end of Z Goku would be he'd be kind of relative to Oops. So I'm just gonna put relativity right here. Relativity. This is like the sign of relativity. I don't know if I'm using the wrong keys. I don't know. My keyboard doesn't have like that weird squiggly key. Oh wait, it does. I'm lying. I lied to you guys. I'm sorry. There we go. So they're relative right here. Then we're gonna do Super Saiyan 3 Vegito. I'm pretty sure Super Saiyan 3 Vegito would beat end of Z Goku in base. So then now we have Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Super Saiyan 3 end of Z Goku. Okay, so then now we're gonna go over to SSJ. Oh yeah, then we're gonna go over to SSJ3. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a training for 5 years. Training for 5 years. I'm just gonna like put like a parentheses. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do SSJ3 GT Goku. Yeah, I'm just gonna say not GT. I'm just gonna say Goku for reference. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do SSJ3DG. Goku is equal to Oob, GT Oob, because that's the implication. And then we're going to go continue this a little bit further. Yeah, what kind of idiot? What kind of idiot would think, no. Super Saiyan 3 Goku was not bodying Kid Buu. Kid Buu beat the absolute shit out of him and was implied to be holding back. That was a holding back Kid Buu. So why are we using that to quantify for Goku? That is so dumb. But anyway, let's just continue. I mean, if you want to say that Super Saiyan 3 Goku in the Buu arc is like, it's like so weird. But anyway, what we're going to do is then the Sigma Force would be stronger than them, would be stronger than Oob. Oh my, holy shit. I almost messed up my fucking chain scale. I'm not doing that shit. No, we're not, that shit's not happening. So the Sigma Force, why is this a thing, nigga? Why? I don't fucking get it. Why did they name them the fucking Sigma Force? They're like a character in GT. All right, we're going to keep going. All right, hold on. Waffles wants to come up. All right, we're going to keep going. Okay, so now we're going to do the Sigma Force Fusion. Fuck. I don't know what to do. No, wait. Base General Rodo. Yeah, base Rodo would be above the Sigma Force Fusion. Okay, so now we have this. Oh, yeah, base Rodo right here. Okay, then it would be base Goku. No, wait. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, hold on. Wait, what comes after? I don't know what. I dead ass don't even know. Oh, yeah, base Goten. It would be base Goten over base Rodo. And then we would do base Trunks, who is stronger than base Goten. Yeah, base Trunks. Yeah, because I think it's still implied that Baby needed to power up to like kind of match Goten or whatever, but then he still says that Trunks is stronger and shit, so I think it would still work logically to like around this area that's like necessary. All right, so now that we have base Trunks, logically speaking, Baby. All right, then over here we would have Teen Baby, who I think Goten, yeah, he's relative to Goten. What the fuck? What did I just do? No. What the fuck, nigga? Oh, my fucking old ass notes from like when I was 2018, nigga. What the fuck? Roblox Gears. Nah, nigga, y'all should have seen I was a fucking demon in Catalog Heaven, nigga. Holy shit. I was a fucking demon in that game. What the fuck? Yo, why did I get sent all the way back? I don't know. I was a fucking demon in catalog heaven, nigga. Y'all don't know me, nigga. I was a demon in catalog heaven. All right, let's continue. Nigga, oh, I'm clicking tab, not the fucking, okay. Teen Baby would be relative. I think like then Goten would be stronger though, right? Because he kind of did catch him off guard. So I'm gonna say SSJ Goten, which makes sense. That makes sense. So now we're gonna do base Vegeta be stronger. Because Goku likely got stronger in between. That like kind of makes sense if you really think about it. Because they needed to jump Vegeta because he was still fucking strong, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm guessing that base Goku got like much stronger, I think. Because there's kind of like a median that I'm missing here that I don't really know about. But then again, Goku did say that Vegeta's body. So then I think base Goku would actually be stronger than base Vegeta because he was getting jumped as a Super Saiyan. And then afterwards, we would know that Super Baby Vegeta would low-key be above base Goku. I think I was wrong. It could be the other way around, though. I don't know. Nigga, Kid Buu was holding back. Vegeta literally said he was toying with Buu. He was toying with Goku. Are you fucking dumb? You're actually stupid. Yeah, literally, yo. Literally speaking, Kid Buu can do this. Kid Buu literally can do that. If anyone disagrees, you actually have to be stupid. You'd actually have to be stupid, bro. You would actually have to be so stupid. Okay, what's your argument for that? He could have just been toying to toy with him, bro. That's presupposing that Kid Buu needed to try. What the fuck? Yeah, literally he said he needed the Patara, bro. Is he a fucking idiot? But let's just keep looking at. Wait, I have Waffles muted. What the fuck? Why is he muted? Oh, he muted himself. SF Vegeta. Oh fuck, I got this wrong. You know what, chat? It doesn't even fucking matter. It just makes Goku stronger. Don't worry, chat. We got this, bitch. We got it. Okay, so that would imply... That would low-key imply that base Goku was weaker. I forgot to put base Gohan. Fuck. Okay, so then if base Goku was like stronger than them and he was like outclassing them and shit, I mean, technically speaking, I think it's a little bit confusing, right? Huh. I think I'm low-key an idiot. I don't even know where to put base Goku. I think base Goku might have gotten stronger before he went to Earth.
Hey.
Nigga, do you want me to fucking kick you?
No, bro.
Nigga,
I
don't.
was. What did I do? I was just talking.
Nigga,
my
you were
normal voice.
moaning and shit.
No, that's my normal voice. I can't control that.
Okay, buddy.
Like, you know how it is, Zeta. Bro, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm like doing research for the video.
There is no way. But where do you have like GT at right now?
Like in terms of scaling or like inverse.
Scaling.
I got on my outer.
Mm.
And
How
I don't
about
even
inverse?
inverse are like stronger than super. When like I'm trying to do all this research because I think I might be an idiot. I think I might be a fucking idiot.
I think that Super Saiyan Goku beats Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Nigga, what?
No. I'm trolling.
I'm like, what? Okay, chat. This is still like very complicated to do. Like, I hope you guys know that chain scaling is very complicated.
Bro probably puts more effort.
Wait,
in it
okay,
than he
I
does
can
in
only
school.
imagine. Wait, Waffles, is Beyblade chain scaling a thing?
Beyblade, yeah.
No, like chain scaling. Like who's stronger than who?
Yeah.
Is it complicated?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, so I
It's
need to know.
complicated, but I kind of just like take mental notes. I don't do all this shit. But for some reason, like, yeah, when I get back VC, I'm finna debate Trick on Beyblade Inverse, bro. Cause he got
Oh,
some bad
finally
takes.
fucking got it. We got this bitch. Holy shit, nigga. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, I nutted.
What the fuck?
Holy shit, bro. This was so fucking goated.
Base
All right, we got the
Goku
chain
is stronger
scaling.
than
It
base
still
Goku?
works. It still works, nigga. We up. Oh shit, it worked. Okay, I finally fucking
can't
cracked the
with
code.
Beyblades, bro.
We finally cracked it, nigga. We got it. Okay, we can keep progressing with the scaling.
No
All right,
way
chat.
y'all are having those debates. What do you mean? Beyblade Inverse is a peak topic.
Okay. Chat. All right, so we're gonna do SF Vegeta. I think he's still stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku though. So he's pretty fucking cracked. Yeah, that nigga's broken. Oh, what the fuck? I think Super. Yeah, the Tuffle. I think he's gonna be like stronger, right? Okay, that's gonna cause some problems. Okay, Super Saiyan 3 Goku would be stronger.
What's your
I think he'd be
guys'
stronger.
thoughts on
Oh shit! I think
Goku?
I think Kazi was low-key cooking because I think he would actually be stronger than Super Saiyan Vegeta.
What's your guys' thoughts on there being 2 Zenos?
Nigga, what? Are you reading something?
Yeah.
I don't fucking care. All right, chat. Okay.
So where does is this the dude that was in like Noblesse with that weird outer Goku scale?
I don't know. Oh,
Toa.
this guy doesn't know what a proposition is.
Yeah, Toa, I know.
This
I
nigga
know.
doesn't know what a proposition is.
He had like this weird scale where he was basically saying that because there was something called like an outer dimension or whatever in BB, it was outerverse. So, and he said that the normal definition for outer is the VSBW definition or whatever.
What the fuck? It's so spin. Okay. Now super strongest form Vegeta with power. I think it's a super baby 1.
And if we
Vegeta.
use heroes, there are infinite Zenos. Heroes isn't canon.
SB Vegeta.
Toa, do you need amps, bro?
Okay.
Yeah, he needs
Now we're
amps.
gonna do strongest form Super Eevee 2 Vegeta. I think Majub is still like around that area of power. Wait, did Majub actually stand a good chance against Baby? Let's like, actually go back to the fight between Baby and Majub.
Bro has entire essays on this shit.
Yeah, I'm working really hard on this video, Waffles.
Damn.
All right, we're gonna go to Majub versus Baby.
Zeta, when you get to 1 million subscribers, don't forget me.
Don't forget what?
Me.
Oh, I won't forget you, bro. You're an Oblige. You're a commander.
I'm an obletion.
Okay, okay.
Shit.
I'm gonna mute it due to copyright. I don't want YouTube to like strike me or some shit if I'm watching shit illegally or something. I don't know. So okay, so they're fighting. Let's actually speed it up by 2 times just to add some emphasis.
But man, this nigga probably worked
Like,
harder.
I actually don't even know how
ever.
strong Manjub is.
I'm not gonna lie, Zeta, you probably work harder than this than you ever worked for like studying any for like any of your tests.
Oh yeah, this is true. Okay, so he's fighting Baby.
Who wins?
Oh
100
shit! He's
Zeta
powered up.
and
Okay.
1 Tron.
All right, he's powered up into
Who wins
Manjub.
at what? Like
All
a
right, he's
debate?
trying to kill Baby. Oh shit, he might actually have a little bit of some relativity. Okay, he's making Baby struggle. Oh, he's making Baby struggle a bit. I'm not gonna lie, this nigga making him struggle. This nigga's making him struggle. Holy shit, this nigga having him back in the corner, nigga. What the? Yo, this nigga's actually OP. I'm sorry, everyone. I'll turn you back into people later. Okay. I can already read through your techniques. No, wait. Oh shit. Okay, Boob Loki got that. What the fuck? How the fuck did this nigga lose? I forget how he loses. I haven't watched GT in a fat minute. Oh shit. Okay, he's making him struggle and shit. Wait, how many times? Wait, is this like their only fight? Yeah, it's still pretty relative. What the fuck? Majub is low-key OP. What the shit? That nigga is strong.
Just go on any watch.
Nigga, I ain't going on any. Wait, y'all chat. Would YouTube actually let me go on any watch?
Probably not. Like I don't. It's not legal. So
no, let's not do that. Wait, how many times? Wait, yeah, this is like their first fight. Okay, let's go over here. I think there might be some more info that I didn't see, so we might have to go back and see what's going on.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna search this up.
GT! Oh my god, GT, so Sigma. All right, so chat, we need to go find. There's a lot of Vegito here, which is kind of crazy. Where is Majub? Where is that? This nigga probably has every single clip. This nigga has the entire Baby Saga in a fucking alternate OST.
Oh, it's actually not illegal to watch any watch on stream.
The Birth of Majub. Okay, we need to watch this.
Like, it would only be illegal if you downloaded the videos.
So Majub is. Oh no, Majub is born here. Wait, where the fuck is part 4? Oh, it's right here. Okay, let's go actually over here. Oh, he still powers up here. Okay, nothing actually changed. That actually, like, I thought I saw something that I wasn't supposed to. Yeah, I mean that it was supposed to actually, but yeah, I guess not. So yeah, Majub is still pretty fucking broken. I'm not gonna lie to him. He's actually still kind of broken. So okay, so that means we have to update the chain skill a little bit. Okay. Chat. Oh shit, hold on. Let me actually show you. I think I forgot to share the fight. Yeah, like just to recap. Like Majub is actually more broken than I thought. I thought he was looking like Super Saiyan 3 Goku level. Pressure's coming out. Like, look at the way, like he beat this nigga baby. Like, look at the way he almost beat the fuck out of him. Okay, so he's powered up and shit.
Why is he so short?
I had to like speed up the playback speed and shit.
Did he do?
Yeah, then he
you know
kind of
what I
just
wonder though?
what?
Like when like Boo turns like people into chocolates, do they actually taste like chocolate? Like do they actually taste good?
All right, chat. We gotta keep going with the chain
Bro,
skill,
just ignored my question. That's crazy.
bro. What?
Nothing, baby.
Okay, let's keep going. All right, Super Baby 2. Easily, Majub. Easily, Majub. And that would mean no, I'm stupid. Okay, no. It would be Super Baby 2 Vegeta, but they would still be kind of relative. Okay, chat. Okay, this bitch is still pretty good.
All this to lose to Beyblade is so sad.
Nigga, shut your dumb ass up.
No.
Although, you know what's crazy? I don't actually know how strong the two Rildo forms are. It's kind of hard to figure out.
Grug is universal.
But I think the Rildo forms would have been like relative to Goten and Gohan. That's my theory. All right, so now Super Baby 2 Vegeta. Oh my god. Okay. I heard that a hypothetical Goku would still lose to Super Baby 2 Vegeta. Hypothetically speaking. So I don't actually think that Baby could have been trying with that statement. So maybe he actually is over here.
What the fuck is Sigma Force Fusion?
It's a fucking no. I'm not even joking. In GT, Goku fought this thing called the Sigma Force.
Bro.
I'm so fucking dead ass. I'm dead ass. I'm literally dead ass. I'm literally dead ass.
This remind me of fucking Yu-Gi-Oh. Nah, but Yu-Gi-Oh is kind of peak. I should probably continue watching Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Sigma Force are the Akatsuki of GT.
Shit. Okay, let me think a little bit.
The Sigma Force Solo Super.
Shit, chat. It's time for me to use my brain. I really hate doing that, but I have to do it.
Why?
Using my brain. I really hate doing that.
No. Why do you have to use your brain?
Oh, he was kind of caught off guard by Montego a few times. All right. Oh, chat. Okay, so he actually. Oh shit! This scale's like low-key kind of fucking crazy.
Oh god, I'm coming so hard.
Shit. Oh my god! Yeah, no, he was. He was. He was. Ah! Yo, my brain, bro. I
No,
fucking
can
hate
you
this.
shut the fuck up?
Nigga,
Damn.
I'm mad. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Damn. Hold on, wait. Does Majub even belong in Super Baby 1 or no? Yeah, I would put him there. I would put him there. Okay, so then Super Baby 2 would get destroyed by Golden Uzaru Goku, which is Loki Golden Uzaru Goku. Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Alright.
Golden Uzaru baby. All right, chat. This is the Baby Saga chain skill, chat. Here's I finally finished it, bro. Oh my god, it is so fucking huge. Look at this. Oh my god, bro. I finally fucking did it, bro. The GT scale, bro. Okay. Yo, I'm going fucking crazy over this. Like my brain, like, oh fuck, nigga. Like, damn. Oh damn. Okay. Chat. I feel like I think. Okay, let's get back to the video. Holy shit, man. Okay, but Kazi was low-key cooking on that part. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought he was fucking retarded, but he low-key got that shit.
Over
Let's go back to this fucking Vegeta point.
His will, their strength amplified by hundreds under his control. As Vegeta as a Super Saiyan is locked into an even battle with Goku's possessed sons until Baby takes control of his own body, ascending beyond all limits, eclipsing even Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who in his base form could defeat Super Saiyan Goten and Gohan with a single arm each, meaning that if Super Vegeta could fight evenly with base Goten and Super Saiyan Gohan, only to later dominate Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who himself could overpower both of his sons as Super Saiyans in his base form, the implication granted by Baby's possession is over a 450 times multiplier on their original strength. As Gohan in the Perfect Files was stated to never slack
this argument is dumb as shit.
his training, now stack Super Saiyan on top of his
This nigga did not train for 15 years. Stop being an idiot.
mystic power. This puts him on a whole new league, as he can even battle against General Rildo in base, the same General Rildo whose strength is equivalent to base Goku from the previous arc, as Goku has now surpassed that level by an unfathomable degree, as he's grown over 20,000 times stronger in a single arc. This is when Baby reaches his own Super Saiyan 3, and with his newfound power, he calls forth his most ultimate technique, the Revenge Death Ball, an apocalyptic fear of condensed destruction designed to erase the hope of the universe itself. This attack is so devastating, so beyond comprehension, that it distorts even Kibito Kai's instantaneous movement.
Oh shit! 5D at bare minimum. Holy shit.
Affecting a space that operates outside the laws of time and spatial dimensions.
This nigga already fumbled. No, nigga, the instant transmission place is not mentioned in any of this shit.
As this realm was previously explored when Goku and Cooler fought beyond the flow of time itself, a domain where their movement shattered the very concept of speed. In this void where distance and time hold no meaning, as even Cooler was stated to have infinite and boundless energy, and yet, Baby's attack is able to disrupt this plane of existence, making him outer-versal in nature.
Oh my god, making him outer-versal in nature. Bro, this isn't even how Baby's feet even works.
It would have speed that is literally irrelevant, launched into an entirely different dimension by the sheer magnitude of Baby's attack. Goku finds himself trapped in a twisted game, a fabricated to constrain him.
Oh yeah, it's the best feat in GT!
But Goku has never been
Here
one
we
to
go.
play by the rules. With a single strike, he obliterates the entire dimension itself, as Suguru is left
Nigga blowed up. Oh yeah, y'all niggas thought he was making a fucking space hole. Nigga, he blew up the whole fucking space. Look at that shit. He blew up the whole fucking thing.
In reality, Goku returns to fight Baby once more, his tail fully regrown, and this should have returned a lost power. Yet something feels off. Despite his Saiyan instincts telling him he's grown stronger, his strength appears to be unchanged. Doubts flicker for the briefest moments, and then he gazes towards Earth, his home, his people, his purpose. He watches for what perhaps he believes to be the very last time. And then something shifts. A primal force long buried in the depths of his very being begins to awaken. The ground beneath him begins to shatter. Goku erupts and his body's engulfed in a golden blaze as he ascends into the legend once more. The golden great ape has returned.
Nigga, what? Nigga, what? Yo, Tyler, don't you support drip sauce? Yo, tell me why I shouldn't ban your dumbass right now. Yeah, there's people who think he ripped the hole. I don't know if people are like, I think people are really stupid because we have pride. Because the thing is, the scan isn't saying that the Sugoroku space or the subspace has time. It's not fucking saying that. they're examples of subspaces, right? Just because they can be examples, like they can contain like some properties, like they can hold similarities, like they can be examples of like subspaces, like they can have certain like characteristics, but they don't have to have every single fucking characteristic to follow the example of a subspace. It's so fucking stupid. I think you support Drip. I'm pretty sure you comment on Drip's posts. Like, I think you're weird. Like, anyone who still supports Drip, I think you're weird. Like, I literally think you're weird.
Spirals, his inner chaos threatening to rip apart everything. But then, a voice emerges through the turmoil. His granddaughter, cutting through the storm. She reaches into the very heart of Goku, reminding him who he is, the hope of the universe, the warrior who has faced demons, monsters, aliens, and gods, and time again has arrived on top. A hero who stands as a beacon in the darkest times, the unwavering truth in a world full of lies. As the mountain crumbles beneath him, a new power rises, primal power that rips through his soul. The legend has returned. Sun Wukong is reborn, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. With Super Saiyan 4 Goku being so strong that he stands beyond power itself, a force so vast that baby's once unimaginable strength is reduced to nothing. The wish that bounded him to childhood shatters, as only an adult body can hold this insurmountable power. As old Kai watches in awe, knowing Goku hasn't tapped into a fraction of his true strength.
Yo!
As baby releases all his hatred into one ultimate attack, the Revenge Death Ball. Reaching inches from his face, it detonates. An attack meant to erase you so completely that you would never be able to return to life again. Baby believes he's won, but as the smoke begins to clear, realization dawns. He's gone too far.
Now you've got to deal with me.
His power is so overwhelming that Baby sees only one path to victory, becoming what he despises most. Desperation fuels his madness as he floods himself with 1,000 times a normal blood wave's amount, forcing his body into a golden grade 8, as Saiyans need 17 million Xenos to trigger the beast within, granting it 10 times amp. As Baby absorbs 17 billion Xenos, 1,000 times more, making him 10,000 times stronger than his Super Saiyan 3.
What the fuck? What?
Granting it 10 times amp. As Baby absorbs 17 billion Xenos, 1,000 times more, making him 10,000 times stronger than his Super Saiyan 3.
Wait, that kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it kind of doesn't. But, you know, that's a decent argument. I'll have it noted down.
1,000 times more, making him 10,000 times stronger than his Super Saiyan 3, meaning that Baby is over 4 million times stronger than his base form. This ultimately makes the Super Saiyan 4 multiplier 1.6 billion on top of base.
Why? What the fuck? No, I have better arguments than this, but like, what the fuck? What was that rhetoric? No. Go back to that. What the fuck? Is that chat? Was that rhetorical? What, Tyler? What the fuck, nigga? I made a video exposing him. How am I weird? Fucking idiot! Like, damn, what the fuck? Nigga, stop wanking Goku, please. No. What the fuck? Was that rhetorical, chat?
In granting it 10 times amp. As Baby absorbs 17 billion Xenos, 1,000 times more, making him 10,000 times stronger than his Super Saiyan 3.
I don't even know what to say at this point, bruh.
Meaning that Baby is over 4 million times stronger than his base form. This ultimately makes the Super Saiyan 4 multiplier 1.6 billion on top of base.
Why? What the? No. Why? What was that rhetoric? What the fuck am I looking at?
Ultimately makes the Super Saiyan 4 multiplier 1.6
billion
billion on top of base. Let me explain how. The first thing you have to realize is that Super Saiyan 3 Goku does not scale to Super Saiyan Baby, which would make him more comparable to base Baby Vegeta than anything. That means that Goku from his base to Baby's base, he would need to get 400 times stronger just to match him.
Wait, really? I mean, I don't know, man. What?
His base to Baby's base, he would need to get 400 times stronger just to match him. As the GT Perfect file states that Baby achieves his own Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan
What?
3, meaning he just got 400 times stronger. This would mean from base Goku to Super
I mean, really though? I mean, I would not
Perfect file
consider that form
states
Super
that Baby
Saiyan 2.
achieved his own Super Saiyan 2
I don't even know. Why the fuck did he say 1.6 billion?
and
I don't get it. But chat, like, what? Okay. All right.
to match him. As the GT Perfect file states that Baby achieves his
Okay.
own Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3, meaning he just got 400 times stronger. This would mean from base Goku to Super Saiyan 3 Baby, he would need to get 160,000 times stronger. Baby then absorbs 1,000 times the blood wave's amount and stacks a 10,000 times multiplier on top of his Super Saiyan 3 strength. This would mean he got 4 million times stronger than his base form, or 1.6 billion times stronger than base Goku. Times stronger than his base form, or 1.6 billion times stronger than base Goku, as Super Saiyan 4 is not only able to match him, but actually defeat him. As full power Super Saiyan 4 would actually even be stronger than this, as he was able to absorb the flaming revenge death ball like it was nothing, which is stated to be a negative spirit bomb, as Goku ultimately fires a universe-shaking Kamehameha and wipes the parasite from existence. But before peace can settle, reality cracks open, a gateway between the living and the dead, as from the abyss stands two 17s merging into a single android, Super 17, a fighter forged in hell itself, as he would even be stronger than Baby, as he shrugs off attacks from the entire Z fighters, including Majub, who performed better against Super Saiyan 3 Baby than Goku ever could, with Goku being trapped in hell fighting against Cell and Frieza, who were stated stronger than they've ever been before. However, Goku, just by releasing his energy in base form, was threatening to destroy the entire afterlife, defeating Cell and Frieza easily, and when Goku returns to the living world, he transforms into a Super Saiyan and punches Super 17 across the entire Earth. However, Goku in his base form with an opening from 18 is able to one-shot 17 with a Dragon Fist, as upon making a wish on the Dragon Balls once more, it does call for Shenron, but instead the Dragon Balls are enveloped.
I don't even know what to say to this, bruh. You guys think 1.6 billion is valid? Why? Why? What the fuck? Oh my god. Was that shit rhetorical, Twin? I don't think that shit was rhetorical. Should I click off this video, chat? Please shut the fuck up. You know, Tyler, you want to know what's crazy? So when we confronted, um, when we actually confronted, fucking, Logical J, the plan for Jay was to make an apology video or like a short apology video and spread it on TikTok and YouTube. Then afterwards, he was supposed to leave the internet forever. But now he broke his own promise and decided to keep going on the internet and even promoted making more edits like a fucking weirdo. So he ran away from his own fucking problems after he was confronted. And Drip was like, no, 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 Saucy, you don't get to decide that. You don't get to decide that. Drip, shut the fuck up. No, seriously, Jay should not be on the internet anymore, nigga. No. It's over. Fucking disgusting, man. Fucking disgusting. That's disgusting. What the fuck? Yeah, he literally said that I don't get to decide that, nigga. At that point, yes, I do, nigga. Seriously. He needs to leave the internet because he exposed himself to fucking kids. Like, literally. Why the fuck do these people still, like, it's not, no, Tyler, Emil, it's not even a matter of changing his opinion because he thought that the evidence prior wasn't sufficient. The only reason he changed his mind is because he found out Project Rose was real. But even before Project Rose, he didn't believe the evidence prior. He literally didn't think the evidence prior was sufficient. He thinks, oh, it's been a while. Oh, he's a changed man now. He's a changed man now. Shut the fuck up. It's like, seriously, shut the fuck up. Jay's a changed man. My audience is starting to accept you.
In a negative energy, and what comes out are the shadow dragons.
Shadow Dragon, dragging these nuts across your face, nigga.
With even the original one being stated that he could destroy the entire universe. Goku and his friends are now on a journey reminiscent of the original Dragon Ball series. However, this time, the Dragon Balls will be taken by force. Defeating and collecting 5 of the 7 Dragon Balls, Goku is now face to face with his most prized possession, the 4-star ball Nova Shenron. With Goku stating that Nova is stronger than anyone he's ever faced before, as Goku claims that Nova would need to team up with his brother Ice to actually defeat him, with Ice being even stronger than Nova, as Goku makes this claim come to fruition as his power is cut in half and still one-shots Ice without even trying, proving that he could have actually defeated them both at the exact same time. Goku then comes face to face with the strongest dragon.
Zevo works 24/7 to attract and trap flying insects.
Chat. Oh, my bad, chat. Okay.
Ritz Fresh Snacks are for snacking go-getters.
Chat, why did I get this diddy ass ad, bro?
Sin Shenron, who can tank Goku's times 10 Kamei Wave right to the face. This is when Goku gets his power restored by his sons and reaches something truly perfect. This is the pinnacle of Saiyan strength. Ultra full power Super Saiyan 4. With this, he can defeat Sin Shenron while blinded, claiming he can feel every one of his attacks coming before he even makes them, meaning he has his own version, if not better version, of Mastered Ultra Instinct. As Ultra Instinct works as moving on instinct, however, Super Saiyan 4's body knows exactly what you're going to do before you even do. With this form being 32 times stronger than a full power Super Saiyan 4, as Sin tanks a times 10 Kamei Wave, which is 22 times stronger than the user. You would need twice the energy of the opponent to completely nullify or tank their attacks, so Shin Shenron was 44 times stronger than Goku, and Goku would tank attacks from Sin, making him 66 times stronger than he was before, making Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 1,689,000,000,000 times his base form. Sin, after collecting all of the Dragon...
Yeah, I'm fucking done. Yeah, I'm fucking done, bro. What the fuck?
balls into himself, he transformed into a Mega Shenron with strength 10 times what it was previously. As Goku takes multiple attacks head-on and gets up without a scratch, claiming his body remembers all attacks, so once it lands, it will never work again, no matter how much stronger you are. As Goku is even shown one-shotting the same Omega Shenron with a Dragon Fist, showing that even if you're 10 times stronger than him, you can still get one-shot all the same. However, Omega is a being threatening the existence of the universe who get one-shot all the same.
It's crazy, man. Crazy, bro. Okay, let's watch another video. Chat, this is like so confusing. What a little baka. What a flipping little baka. Like, oh my god, that was so corny, chat. What I just said was so corny. Please forgive me.
I'm sure you've all seen the memes recently. Kappa versus Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. The joke has been around for quite a bit, but came back. Although, is it even a joke? Is it truth? As a brief history lesson, this initially kind of started with people putting Kappa against Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Whenever a poll like this appeared, Gohan would win since people just liked him more. In reality, Kappa was far stronger. So people started pushing further, wanting to show how absurd super scaling was. I even made a YouTube short a while back talking about how Kappa could solo Dragon Ball Z, but let's go further. GT. Would he be able to beat Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta?
No.
It depends on how you view some specific things, so let me explain. We'll start by actually covering Kappa first. Where does he scale?
He scales literally below anything in Battle of Gods.
We'll use anime Kappa because that's usually what people use and it's the version more people are familiar with. And most importantly, it's the one with the most absurd scaling. And we're using Universe X Tournament Kappa, by the way. In base 2. Kappa fights with Vegeta and it's pretty straightforward.
The Super Saiyan literally gets fucking ragdolled by Vegeta Super Saiyan. And for anyone who assumed that he's using grade 4, would have to add more assumptions to the argument that Vegeta is trying against Kappa. No, the fuck he's not. He's literally trying to train Kappa on how to activate Super Saiyan. So why would he present himself a mastered version of Super Saiyan? That argument is so fucking garbage.
We're ignoring the Super Saiyan portion of this fight because people talk about base Kappa versus Gogeta, so we're going to use that. He contends evenly with Vegeta here.
No, he doesn't. Vegeta literally kicked him once and the nigga was breathing. Bro, 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 bro. Bro, Vegeta kicked him once and the nigga was breathing! He was panting! Yo!
This isn't an inference, Vegeta blatantly says it. He has no reason to lie, he's not being hyperbolic, and based on Kappa's power, he assumes he could casually use Super Saiyan and go beyond this level as well. There's an argument that Kappa is weaker because of him seemingly showing more effort, but it's a bit disingenuous to say that in my opinion.
Wait, what the fuck?
Kappa is weak. He assumes he has no reason to lie, he's not being...
Okay, first of all, that argument is fucking shit because we have priors of Vegeta lying consistently within the fight against Cabba, where he literally threatened to destroy the planet that he lives on. So it wouldn't really make sense if you were assuming that Vegeta is more honest, considering that it has more internal consistency, that Vegeta is dishonest to Cabba. He likely was doing that as an attempt to hype up Cabba and also to make Cabba angry because he threatened the Saiyans. So that argument is really dumb because it violates the internal consistency. And by the way, we know he's lying because he fucking kicked him once and he was breathing. So he was panting on the fucking floor. So this argument is extremely shitty.
Being hyperbolic, and based on Kappa's power, he assumes he could casually use Super Saiyan and go beyond this level as well. There's an argument that Kappa is weaker because of him seemingly showing more effort, but it's a bit disingenuous to say that in my opinion. I've only seen this argument because Kappa has a single bead of sweat and seems nervous. I don't think this is a smoking gun, especially because in terms of raw power.
Because he fucking kicked him once and the nigga was breathing. He almost beat him in a single kick. He almost beat Cabba in a single fucking kick.
Power, Vegeta did blatantly state that they're even, and their beams were evenly clashing too.
Maybe because Vegeta is suppressed, they could be like equal in terms of suppression.
So we have visual proof and a statement.
Yeah, and there's also the feed of Cabba literally getting kicked in the face fucking once and he's already breathing. Bro. Why is the intellectual dishonesty like so fucking strong here? Why? It's so fucking strong. The intellectual dishonesty is insane. And him trying to discard the whole Super Saiyan thing is the dumbest fuck. Yo, Waffles, I saw your face cam slightly. Chill with that shit. I don't know what you look like though, so don't worry, I didn't see anything. So in chat, I'm not gonna lie, he even said at the beginning of the video, of we're not, this isn't about Super Saiyan Cabba and versus Gogeta, so I'm not gonna include that. Even though you would have to, because the issue with this argument's logic, right, is more so the fact that Super Saiyan Cabba and Vegeta was not a close fight at all, and it just shows that Vegeta was not trying against this nigga at all. He was not. So this argument is just really fucking shitty. It's always been shitty. It's always been so bad.
Cabba is clearly a very awkward and anxious person based on any other scene we've seen him in. So this is just his personality showing. You could even see right after the clash, he's normal. He wasn't really stressing himself too much. He was just in a high-level battle against an unfamiliar opponent, and at that point, that was his full power. So it makes sense he'd be nervous clashing with someone at full power, especially seeing that he was on even footing. Okay, so that establishes a baseline.
No, it doesn't. Nigga, you was lying.
What's the big deal? He could fight base Vegeta, so...
No, he couldn't.
How did that translate to him beating all of GT, much less the rest of Z? Well, now the discussion becomes how strong is base Vegeta.
He's not fucking stronger than Battle of Gods Goku, that's for sure.
More focused on Vegeta scaling here because Cabba on base Vegeta's level has huge implications. So Vegeta at this point just trained for 3 years in the time chamber with Goku. Pretty straightforward, he's above his Resurrection F self.
No, the fuck he's not. Well, in terms of base, sure, yeah. But in terms of Saiyan beyond God, no, nigga, no!
Probably by a decent margin too.
No! What the fuck?
As of
He literally said that he wouldn't even get a little bit stronger in there.
Resurrection F, Goku and Vegeta are standing on equal footing.
Okay.
Nothing suggests one is objectively above the other, and if so, the gap would be minimal. By all accounts, the two are pretty much even.
Okay.
So here's the scaling so far. Cabba equals Vegeta.
No.
Who's above Resurrection F Vegeta.
No.
Who's
Actually, well, in terms of base, yeah, sure,
equal to Resurrection F Goku.
sure.
Now, this is where the fun begins. The point we're at now is the crux of this entire argument. Everything is based on this. Does base Goku in Resurrection F outscale Super Saiyan God Goku in Battle of Gods?
Fuck no.
Well, it's a bit strange to explain, but there is a very solid argument for this.
What the fuck am I looking at? What?
So back in Resurrection F, things work differently. You might remember that Super Saiyan God never reappeared in the anime until the Tournament of Power. Before then, the form just disappeared, and not because it was just straight up forgotten, but rather it just worked differently. In the anime, for example, Beerus flat out tells Goku that the Super Saiyan God form disappeared, but the power did remain.
Yeah, that's what you do. You know that's what Super Saiyan Beyond God is, right?
It's because Goku absorbed the power of Super Saiyan God into his regular self.
No, that's not true. So first of all, we can just easily refute this argument because for one, if the Super Saiyan God power wasn't his base form, why the fuck are other people sensing his ki, and why is Beerus sensing the God ki? It would just logically conclude that Goku is not tapped into his God ki fully. This is actually familiar. Chat, you remember in the Dragon Ball Super manga where Goku can access Ultra Instinct in his Super Saiyan forms and shit like that? That's an example of using God Ki in base, but that doesn't necessarily mean, right, that he's fully tapped into God Ki or he's not fully enveloped within God Ki. This argument is so fucking poor. Right? And nothing actually indicated that in Vegeta's fight he was using God Ki against Kaba, because God Ki actually amps the body to some level of degree, like as shown. But he's not fully tapped into it because, for one, people can sense him and Beerus can sense the God Ki. So that would mean that if Mortal Ki and God Ki are being sensed at the same time, that would mean that Goku is not fully tapped into that God Ki. So this is just proof that Goku did not absorb God Ki in the base. This argument is really shit. I'm not rich.
And this is consistent with Resurrection F later on, both in the film version and how it's framed in the anime. For the Resurrection F film, there was also an art book that states Goku and Vegeta can use the power of Super Saiyan God in base, and when they transform into Super Saiyan, that's how they become Super Saiyan Blue. The movie and the anime have some differences, but overall the anime is meant to...
Okay, so you wait. No. You just conceded here because it says that it is said that Saiyans can gain control of godlike power without changing form. Okay, so that basically confirms that they can't that God Ki is activated. They're not saying it's passive within Goku or Vegeta. What the fuck? Okay, so now the burden is on you to prove that Goku and Vegeta are using God Ki against Kaba. What the fuck?
That's how they become Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah, that's what Saiyan Beyond God is. It's literally using God Ki in base. That's what it's designed to do. And when God Ki is used in base, you can stack Super Saiyan on top of that, and you get Super Saiyan Blue when you're fully tapped into that said God Ki. So that argument is really shit.
Movie and the anime have some differences, but overall the anime is meant to follow Toriyama's outlines, and in terms of how the forms work, it seems pretty consistent. The important story beats are still the same, and we are still following the movie arcs at this point in the story. And like I said, that statement from Beerus about Goku absorbing the power into his base, that was from the anime after all.
No, it says... Oh my god. He's literally not even fully tapped into that said God Ki. He's simply using that said God Ki. But that doesn't mean that it's attributed to his Super Saiyan or base form passively. He would have to be using that against Kaba, which we see no evidence of that said energy being used. There is no evidence for that.
So it seems pretty consistent with that movie statement. Toriyama also did confirm in a Battle of Gods interview that Goku did absorb this power. So in both the anime and the film versions of Battle of Gods, this is consistent.
Yeah, it's tapping into the power of a god salad, but you need to prove that that power is in fact tapped into, because they can still use their forms and power without necessarily tapping into god energy. There's no evidence for this,
And it seems to line up with what happened in
which
Resurrection
is what, saying beyond god is. What the fuck?
from the anime. The issue with this is that nothing was planned out after this, but at the time, this was the intention. As of now, it seemingly works different. For the anime, Super Saiyan God eventually returned during the Tournament of Power when Goku used it. For Vegeta, outside of the manga version of the story, he never used Super Saiyan God until Broly. So what we could take from this is, at the time of release, the intent was to have base Goku and Resurrection F be fighting at least the level of Battle of Gods Goku. At the end of that arc, he's fighting in Super Saiyan, which has a multiplier of 50. So that means at minimum, for base Goku to fight on par with his Battle of God self, he's at least 50 times stronger, using that regular Super Saiyan multiplier. This can go higher, but we're using minimums here. So this means for scaling, Kaba equals Universe 6 Vegeta, who is above Resurrection F Vegeta, although we're not sure by how much, and that Vegeta is equal to Resurrection F Goku, who is at least 50 times stronger than the end of Battle of Gods Goku. That Goku of which broke his limits and went beyond Super Saiyan God Goku.
What the fuck?
And just for frame of reference, Super Saiyan God is far beyond Vegito's power.
This is literally not even how this fucking works. Holy shit, this argument is so bad.
Goku thought a hypothetical Vegito at that point.
No, yeah, get your corny ass on my fucking face. Alright, so what about GT?
But what about Gogeta? So this is actually much more straightforward. For Cabo, we needed some history, but for Gogeta, we could just go right into it. There's a few extra things I'll need to cover, but it's not going to be as convoluted. GT follows Dragon Ball Z's anime, which is way higher in terms of scaling. Meanwhile, Dragon Ball Super does not follow the Dragon Ball Z anime.
Yes, it does. This argument is so... What the fuck?
Rather, it more closely follows Dragon Ball Z Kai.
That assumes it's a different continuity.
And is a lot closer to the manga event.
No, they are not the same. No, they are. They literally are the same continuity as the anime. It's just that it's just that it was retconned. So technically, these movies follow the category of something outdated, but they still remain within the same continuity and present consistent information.
There are still some slight differences, but even though that sounds like a weird distinction, it's important, because the Toei version of the Dragon Ball story with the Dragon Ball Z anime has way different scaling. It has entire original arcs and a bunch of other types of filler, and a bunch of different statements that change scaling. This is stuff that's not present in the manga, or even Kai. GT is a direct sequel to the Dragon Ball Z anime. Keep that in mind. So first off, Gogeta has multiple things that upscales him to low multiverse level, but we don't even need that. His own feats get him there. Omega Shenron alone is low multiversal because he threatened to destroy the universe in GT.
Oh shit.
Which of course included all the realms within it. The minus energy ball was going to destroy that, and Gogeta not only stopped it.
Wait, what the fuck? Yo.
This included all the realms within it. The minus energy ball.
What the fuck? What kind of power does the evil dragon have that could destroy the universe?
He threatened to destroy the universe in GT, which of course included all the realms within it. The minus energy ball was going to destroy that, and Gogeta not only stopped it, but he completely purified it with just a single kick. By default, this places Gogeta at multiple times beyond that same level Super Saiyan God Goku was at. But GT hits this feat way earlier on, since it follows Dragon Ball Z's anime. In that anime, Kid Buu threatened to destroy the Kaioshin realm, which places Kid Buu at Universal. Yes, you heard me right. That sounds nuts, but the anime scaling is nuts compared to the manga. That is an infinite universal-sized realm he's threatening to destroy.
By the way, I'm pretty sure the Kaioshin realm is literally like a fucking like multiversal in size or something. I don't know.
And Kid Buu surpassed pretty early on in GT by Rildo. That upscales base Goku to this level, and of course Gogeta is an even stronger Goku and Vegeta transformed, added together, then multiplied, and with another multiplier on top of that. As for speed, in the Z anime, there's a really impressive feat before the Buu saga even rolls around, which is funny. Goku and Pikkon fly from Grand Kai's planet to Hell. They're crossing...
Okay, that... I mean, these feats are kind of cool, I guess.
An infinite realm here, and it's not like they took a while to do this either. They did it pretty quickly. They're flying at infinite speed, and Gogeta is way beyond this given the gap in time. So now on to the actual fight. Gogeta is way faster than Kaba.
Ooh, yo, chill, bro.
And is also a better fighter.
Yo, chill, bro.
Kaba is really fast. I mean, you saw what I mentioned before, but Gogeta should be at infinite speed. Kappa is a pretty experienced warrior, but not on the level of Goku and Vegeta.
Yo, this is so sick, bro.
And even if we use Super Saiyan 2 Kappa from the Tournament of Power, it probably won't change much either. Based on what Super Saiyan 4 Goku did against Baby, Gogeta could also absorb key attacks. And just overall, he has a much better moveset, better.
Okay, I mean that was okay. That was okay, man. Hey, fat bitch, can you please join and explain to us rhetorically why it's outer? Please explain to my audience why the Kalshram is outer. Bug.
abilities.
Yeah. Trick. How is the Koshin realm outer if it's physical? What do you mean? What do you mean? Yo, dude, what do you mean? What do you mean, bro?
Okay, so I'm gonna make this quick since I gotta go soon. But well, the Kaioshin realm is just like superior to the other world in the hierarchy. Like this is like shown in the model. I don't know if you guys seen the scans, but there is a scan of it being like higher in the hierarchy. The other world obviously lacks the concept of space and time, and while being like transcending dimensions, making it universal. And since the Kaioshin realm is superior to that, it's just going to be universal by virtue of that.
Wait, so Trick, what about the fact that it says that the Koshin realm is 1/10 the size of the macrocosm?
Dude, like that, those scans are really shitty because it also talks about like the other world being a part of the universe and being like a fraction of the universe's size. That's more likely in reference to the afterlife, not the afterlife, but the universe model that Toriyama gave us. Like if you are aware of it, like
Oh, they're just talking about the model. They're not talking about like actual ontology.
yeah, exactly. Otherwise, there would get to like there would be a lot of inconsistencies with like the fraction thing. It's not like it's disproven within like the fucking like franchise itself, so it doesn't hold any weight.
Oh, okay. Yo, Trick, can I ask you one more question though?
Sure.
Is it possible for a three-dimensional being to exist in an outer-versal realm?
No.
Oh, it's impossible?
Yeah.
Like logically or metaphysically?
Mm, I mean, I think it's definitely metaphysically impossible. Probably, I'd say it's probably logically impossible as well.
Yeah,
But
because Serial said it was only metaphysically impossible.
I mean, okay, it kind of depends on your like views on modality. Like like some people will say that like logical modality is identical to metaphysical modality, in which case, um, yeah, like it would be the case that a 3D being existing in an outer-versal place is logically impossible. But you could also hold to the view of like it's hard to explain, but you can hold to the view that logical modality is just like broader than metaphysical modality, and it allows for like a lot more like what's it called, like a lot more like leniency in what makes something possible or not. So it really just depends on your views on modality. Like I personally do think that logical modality is identical to metaphysical modality, but I don't know about like Serial's view on that.
Huh. Yeah, that's a little bit confusing for me because he did say that the only indication of space would be like the 3D being itself and not the outer-versal place.
Yeah, but
Like the space is self-contained within the 3D being or some shit.
wait, so he's saying the only indication of space is the 3D being?
Yeah.
But okay, but the 3D being existing in this like spatial atemporal place would result in like there being coordinates because like a 3D being can only exist where coordinates exist, but in a spaceless, timeless place, coordinates do not exist. So there would be just a blatant contradiction there. Like,
Oh, okay. Because like, yeah. So, because I remember, Tron made an argument that Goku and the Kaioshin, the Goku and the Kaioshins, they can be contained, or like Goku's like contained within the Sugoroku space, So that would contradict it being 0D, therefore outer. But I could make that similar argument for being outer versal.
I mean, I know because I just argue that like when like a character enters the afterlife, they just like adapt abstract existence using like key. That's what I argue. So there is no contradiction there. If as long as you're like okay with like change without like spatio-temporal dimensions being possible, then you could just argue that characters like become out-of-versal existentially using their key, because there are statements by Toriyama that key is used to transcend physical limitations. It's also like a spiritual substance that isn't physical, so obviously it wouldn't adhere to like physical laws, like things like.
Oh, so like, are you just saying that key can grant abstract existence?
Yeah, exactly. If you're like at that level, of which
That's a crazy fucking hacks ability. Low-key, I might want to take notes for that.
yeah, you should argue that. That's good.
Yo, abstract existence Goku. Yo, we're all repping this in Noblies.
Yeah, we're all doing that, man.
Wait. So what about would it be possible? Wait, would that same logic be possible for 0D or fuck no?
Wait, what do you mean by 0D? Like,
So
like
let's just say let's just say Goku tries to go into like a 0-dimensional place with like no space, no time, but there's like no superiority or something like, or something internal or some shit like that. Would it be impossible?
Yeah, that would be impossible because there, unless you want to argue that Goku can like lower his existence, like, it would be impossible because the difference between a 0-dimensional like construct and a like out-of-versal construct is that a 0D construct literally it lacks coordinates. Well, no, there is coordinates, but it lacks dimensions.
Oh, I see. Because I've been trying to look for like, so because the thing is, Tron said that them being contained in there would contradict 0D, but outer would still be.
Yeah, I'm back. I was on mute. What'd you say?
So basically, he made an argument saying that them being contained inside of something out-of-versal, or something being like them being contained would contradict 0D, but it wouldn't contradict outer.
Yeah, it would. It would contradict 0D because like if he doesn't lower his existence and he's 3-dimensional, like a 0D construct in its nature, like in its definition, only has coordinates that allow for a point, like a singular point in space. But if you have actual dimensional extensions, that's something that a 0D construct by definition does not support, right? A 0D construct by definition doesn't have dimensional extensions. So it wouldn't like support for the existence of like a 3-dimensional being.
Yeah, but it's like true for outer. Like I don't know, like Goku could lower his existence.
I mean, if you want to argue that, then I guess. But like, actually, no, because the thing is, okay, here, let me explain this to you in like this way. So a 0D space does not have spatial dimensions or temporal dimensions, right? But it's,
yeah.
But it's still like a point within space. So it's like, okay, that's where the problem happens, because in an out-of-versal place, you can still have change, just like on a more abstract level. But in a 0D space, you obviously can't go through abstract change within like a physical place, because a 0D, because abstract change is something that only adheres to abstract things.
Wait,
right?
wouldn't someone just say that it's like dimensionless with no superiority? Like they're not even saying like 0D. They're just saying it's like nothing. Doesn't mean superiority to dimensionality.
Like for what?
Like there's a really common rat argument that when somebody presents like a realm in Dragon Ball lacking the concepts of space and time, they're gonna be like, oh, it's just dimensionless with no superiority. It doesn't necessitate anything out of
People say it doesn't exist. Like that's fucking stupid. It obviously exists because you can't change in a place that doesn't exist. The outer world like blatantly like has superiority towards the living world that transcends the dimensions.
That's before I mentioned that. I'm talking like realms that are a little bit more ambiguous, like such as like the Sugoroku space. Like it's literally implied to lack time and space. So like, but there's nothing that really says anything about it, like fucking transcending dimensions or anything.
That's cool. I mean, characters. If you're gonna say it has nothing, right? It's literally nothing. to be literally nothing is to have no ontology whatsoever. We blatantly like on screen see things with ontology in the verse, like they're interacting with things. So there is some sort of ontology, like we just don't know what it is. So as long as the structure has ontology whatsoever, it can't be nothingness, like absolutely, because to be absolutely nothing is to be devoid of ontology completely.
Like you're just saying it's like a dimensionless realm without any superiority to anything.
What do you mean?
Like they're just, I'm not even joking. It's a fucking argument. They're literally saying, oh, it's just dimensionless with no superiority. It doesn't necessitate
Yeah, but
outer.
the thing is, it has to have superiority, because if it was just dimensionless, right, it would be like 0D, or it could be nothingness. But obviously, it can't be either of those two, because in the case of a 0D construct, or like a point in space, you can't change in a point. You would have to like at least take on some extra dimension in order to go through change. But in the case of nothingness, right, you can't interact with things like whatsoever, because nothingness in its nature is just a lack of ontology completely. So so long ontology exists to any extent, like that would just like eliminate the possibility of it being purely nothingness.
Yeah, because something being nothing can't have ontology, and for 0D, like there literally cannot be like any sort of change without implying an extra dimension.
Yeah, exactly.
What if like
Because
0D change exists, or is that
yeah,
fucking?
that's just logically impossible. Because obviously there's two types, either abstract change or non-abstract change, which would be like some like physical change. So it can't be abstract change because, well, obviously abstract change is something that only adheres to abstract things, but a 0D thing still exists within space and time, right? But a physical change would require a temporal dimension. So if you're gonna say that it's like physically changing, that's already committing to the idea that there's at least one dimension. But a 0D like a 0D thing obviously is just the absence of any spatial or temporal dimensions. So
And for wait, repeat the one for abstract.
yeah, abstract change is just like something that occurs outside of space and time. So like a 0D point that still exists within space and time. It defines location within space and time. But abstract change is something that occurs completely outside of it.
Also, abstract change can't be true either because abstract change is not like is outside of space and time, and it
Yeah.
0D is still contained. Oh, so it's just like a contradiction for either.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, thank you. That actually was very useful.
Yeah. Well, I'm a dip now. See ya.
All right, see you, Trick. Fat bitch. Man, the guy said I was so amped by Trick. That's why Trick is like a top 10 debater ever. No glaze. All right. Anyway, chat. I'm done watching this goofy video. Yeah, that video was pretty goofy. Chat. Chat. Should we debate? Should I debate somebody today? Bro, Tom, bro. Why did Tom make a new account? Why did Tom make a new account, dude? Why? Zeta, does Goku move? Yo, bro, chill. Hey, stop. Chat, what do I do? Hi, Notabot. Okay, chat. Bro, why are you so dumb? Oh my god, okay. That assumes the DBZ Kai anime is a separate continuity. No, it's not. Do you guys even know the definition of a continuity? Okay, guys, we're going to get amped on what intrinsic versus extrinsic is because I don't think people know what extrinsic and intrinsic values are. Okay, so let's actually look up what continuity is. So continuity, by definition, means okay, what is continuity? Fiction. Film definition. All right, so continuity means what the fuck? No, not that. Oh my god, bro, please. All right, let's actually look up what continuity is because some people don't know what that is. Some people cannot define what a continuity is. So a continuity in fiction, let's actually look this up. In fiction, continuity is the consistency of characteristics of people, plot, objects, places seen by audience over some period of time. It is relevant to many genres and forms of storytelling, especially if it is long running. Continuity is particularly in a concerned process of film television due to the difficulty in rectifying errors after filming ends. Continuity can also apply to other art forms such as novels, comics, and video games, though usually on a smaller scale. It also applies to fiction used by persons, corporations, and government in the public eye. Most film and TV productions have okay, whatever. Okay. But chat, a continuity also has to mean a set of continuous events said to be in the same universe. So chat, the issue with people is that they don't understand what the definition of continuity is. So basically, just because there's a difference. So continuity is an abstract definition. It's a conceptual definition. There can be multiple ways to tell the same story. Like, guys, let me give you guys an example. So there's an anime called Re:Zero, and Re:Zero is the anime adaptation of the novel of Re:Zero. But just because it's an anime adaptation does not mean it's a different continuity. A continuity can have multiple physical representations. This is why Dragon Ball Z Kakarot exists. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot expands the story, which was confirmed. So basically, chat, right? There can be multiple ways to express a continuity, but in different mediums. So the Re:Zero novel and the Re:Zero anime, they're the same continuity, but they exist in two different physical representations. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot also does the same thing. It's basically just the video game version of Dragon Ball Z. Toriyama said it was canon and explains the side stories and things that are not told in the manga. So this would just logically mean that it's a different physical representation of the same continuity, which would inherently mean that Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is fucking canon. It doesn't have to be explained in the same continuity. In fact, or like the same representation. In fact, there's a Dragon Ball Super Broly light novel, and there's also the Dragon Ball Super Broly anime. They're the same continuity, but they're explained in a different physical representation. So when we see Dragon Ball Z Kai, right? Dragon Ball Z Kai is just a different physical representation of Z, right? And Dragon Ball Z Kai was designed to be more faithful to the manga, so it's just Dragon Ball Z but better. But that doesn't necessarily mean that Dragon Ball Z is no longer canon. They're not replacing the canon. They're not doing anything like that. It's just another version of Dragon Ball Z that was purely altered for pacing purposes or advancements or to improve errors and stuff like that. So that's the issue with Dragon Ball Z Kai. And by the way, for people who love to claim that the whole filler, this, that, that argument is really bad because Dragon Ball Z Kai has literal filler episodes. They have two full-on filler episodes. So they still include the filler and respect it to some degree. So for you to say that Dragon Ball Z Kai, it completely ignores filler, isn't true. They're just doing that for simply pacing purposes. They're not, the ontology of it is not really removed. And just because one physical representation doesn't present the exact same events or information as another physical representation, it doesn't necessarily mean that continuity is altered. That's like a huge argument from silence fallacy, and really begs the and that's like a huge argument from ignorance. Like seriously, that's a really big argument from ignorance. So yeah, we can just debunk the fucking we can just easily debunk the fucking Dragon Ball Z Kaiser different continuity because that argument is really fucking shit. So yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, just easily debunk that. Okay, chat, is there like another video you guys want me to watch? Because that video was pretty brain dead, I'm not gonna lie. The Super Saiyan God base thing, it was like so stupid. It was like really stupid, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to switch the search to SSJ for. Chat, I might end the stream because my mom really wants me to do something right now, so I might have to end it. I didn't say diamond. Jesus, I didn't say that shit. There's like a lot of stuff on here, a lot of information. Whoo, there's like a lot of information on here. I don't even know what to do. I'm like kind of bored. I haven't like really seen any like GT power scaling videos in a fat minute. Oh, wait, hold on. GT power scaling. Pretty boring if you ask me. Yeah, SSJ Goku was the only thing needed to be God Goku, I'm not gonna lie. Boring. Oh, my brain just clicked. Oh shit. Okay, I need to make a new scan server. That's what I need to do. It's pretty crazy though. That's what I need to do, seriously speaking. Yeah, I do, but I'm grounded today, so I can't really be doing anything. I can't work on the video. Okay, chat, I'm gonna end the stream, dude. See you guys. Oh my god. Chat, should I keep the stream up or should I end it? Chat, I should probably end it. Okay, chat, I'm gonna end the stream. I just have to do that for convenient purposes. Okay.